国民の皆さん、こんばんは。本日もドラゴンエイジです。
こんばんは、帝国。
こんばんは。
和骨。
らっしゃい。
I'm ready to get back out there whenever you are.
Hey, Dad. You know those containers you made?
You're keeping busy.
さすがにそろそろ救われるか。
何も今受けねえ。
We're here if you need us.
Wa骨である。
らっしゃい。
Evka, Antoine, you needed help with something? Is this about your studies?
Look at the blight here. The world dies like this if we do nothing. We need a deeper understanding of how it behaves. I have theories, but
皇帝、こん
Something's
ばん
wrong.
は。
We've been keeping Darkspawn away from
Konbanwa.
Lavendel, but those have been packs. What's heading for us now is a small
和骨
horde.
である。
We push
次
it
は
back,
誰を殴りに
or
行
the
くんで
locals
す
wind
か
up dead.
いろいろ。
All right. Whatever you need. We'll do what we can.
Thanks. We must get ahead of this.
Where do things stand now?
Every warden will put themselves between Lavendel and the Blight. But we'll be spread thin around the village. There's only so many of us. We need to make that work.
your plan to get us through is a good one.
I gave advice and people listened.
You credit yourself too little.
皇帝はただの暴力装置だからね。
A little bragging never hurts. Just ask the Lords of Fortune. Build yourself up.
Maybe later.
I can help if you
悲
like.
しきですまし
You're
い。
very easy to praise.
So what now? What can I do?
There are sentries equipped with horns stationed around the village. Those horns are sounded when an attack begins, and again if backup's needed. That lets us focus our numbers. I need you to check with the sentries. Make sure they're ready.
I'm on it. We can do this.
All right. Take that can-do spirit to the rest.
Check back with us when you're done with the sentries.
We can hold off the smaller packs for a while,
Okay.
but there's no going back once the horde hits.
Come on. Let's check on the warden sentries.
Come on, UK. 自分で行くな。
Hey, Evka wanted me to check in. Are you ready?
I am. The Darkspawn won't win this one.
We've got you. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah. We took those dragons, we'll take this too.
Well, look who it is. Name's Warden Augustin.
Evka sent me. How are things here?
The Darkspawn aren't on us, but they will be. I can feel it. And you go where the fight is, don't you? Tell Evka I'm ready. We'll hold Lavendel.
Why なんでこんなお使いクエスト今さら。
Hey, Evka sent me. How are things here?
Evka's plan is sound. We'll stand together and see it through. We won't fail.
Tell Evka we're ready.
We should get back to Evka.
Village. It has to make it.
Evka, the sentries are ready.
Good. Are you?
That's a horn. The Darkspawn are here.
It came from the glade.
We can't let them break through to the village.
Lavendel is the only village left alive out here.
Let's keep it that way.
Let's finish this!
We're at range.
We're not at the hook yet.
登れねえじゃんこれ。敵もさ無敵のさステップヒルの方生意気にも使ってくれ。ため攻撃をそれで避けられると困るんだけど。
Best they could do. That was nothing. All right, you ready for the next call? We could check on the caves, see how the fight is there, or head to the farmlands.
If you need them.
Thanks.
No.
From the gate.
Lennon. こっちのため攻撃を無敵で避けるはパリーするわ。痛いもんだよ。
Take these shots.
途中なのに。
Thanks for having my back.
弓強え
You
な。
took more than your share.
めっしゃい。
Antoine.
凝ったのに苦戦するやつ。
Something evil. A strange calling in the blight.
ゴール・オブ・クチュ
Something
ル
to
フ。
look into.
Yes. But that's what we do. And today, we won the day.
He's right. Take that with you. When the next thing comes, we'll handle that too.
뭐라 호한테伏線張るな。じゃあ洗脳されそうか。
It's in here too.
You're sure?
It's faint, but yes.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, but first you deserve some thanks. Lavendale is safe.
They still need our protection, of course. But we won this fight together.
Thanks to Evka's plan.
Are you bragging for me now?
Glory where it's due.
I like the Lords of Fortune.
Fine. Credit taken. Now, as much as I hate changing the subject...
Right. Antoine, you sensed something strange. What was it?
The Blight's song wasn't just strange. At first I heard the gods. But now... there's something else. And it's here, in the wetlands. It pulses. Weird. Pulling somewhere dark. It sounds... I don't know. Pleased?
What does that mean?
We don't know yet.
こんばんは皇帝。この人は夢顔ですね。
Likely nothing good.
Maybe you should stop listening?
What? Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. We need more time to study what the new song means, and where it leads.
And you can't listen to it all the time. We don't know what it is.
Evka, But yes, we have many different tests to run. Remember to visit Rook. We'll have results eventually.
Until then, stay safe.
It's like there's a pattern in the Blight, and no pattern at all.
Rook.
But always something pulling.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloom Howler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The griffins became rabid. They turned against the wardens.
So then the first warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
That goes against everything the wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah said she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Right along with his stomach.
Right out of the nest, he ate everything in sight. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
Ah, so you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloom Howler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloom Howler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Anton keeps listening to something. With the blight.
He's...
The missing dwarves started their patrol here. If we retrace their steps, we'll figure out what happened to them. I hope. This way. And be on your guard. I don't know what we'll find here.
Nothing we cannot handle.
和骨使うて寝る準備しながら見てます。
わっしゃい。
美人の活躍を見に来ました。
いらっしゃい。
美人どこ？
They were definitely here.
This is good. We're headed in the right
心まで
direction.
見てください。
容易に美人がいるわけが。
部族の人基準で美人。もう韓国ゲームに頼るしかない。一瞬だけなら綺麗に見える時があるかも。
The entrance to the deep roads is through here. Let's go.
韓国、中国もやっぱちょっと違うんだよな。
なぜ素直にシャワレよに復帰しないのか謎を探る疲れた。
I think there's a passage back here. Stand back. I'll move this rock
で
aside.
も美人じゃないとは言わんけど、中国系ゲームの美人ってちょっと疲れた。微妙なバタ臭さがあるか、日本のパクリか。
いや、なんつか作り物なんだけど、なんか整形臭いというか、何なんでしょうね、あれ。
エロバレーっぽい。わかる。わかる。そうそう、聖形っぽい。量産型聖形っぽいのがわかる。
日本みたいにさ、アイドルを
Nice place for
元
a
に
map.
作れば。
And it looks like the passage leads down.
アイドルっていないのかな。
いるはずなんですけどね、アイドル。アイドル
アイドルが
整形に多い可能性が。
そうか、アイドルがまさに整形が流行ってんのか。
That's not what I asked.
日本もそうなんだろうけど。
It might belong to one of the missing Kalsharok dwarves. Come on, let's try to find a way forward.
We should head this way. Harding, if you
総
please.
じてこのゲームよりは全然いい。
やっぱりモチベにつながりますけどね。
なんかグラフィックが変だ。
This rock.
それは言わない
It
約束で
feels.
しょ。
Rook, I think there's someone in there.
治った。
なんか貫通して見えてただけか。
ディアブロ鉄塔にハゲデブのドルイド作ったらもうやる気がない。パパパ。
ディアブロ？
キャラメイクは大事。
うわ、中から人が。
We've got you.
ベルセルクコラボしてるけどなんとなく。
Yes.
ああ、そっか、ベルセルク。
まだ確認。
有料だろ、あれ。
皇帝のスタッフィーは
No, it couldn't have been.
有料
My head.
資金を交されるイベント。
無料のもあるよ。1万円くらいでしたっけスキン。こんばんは。
Can you tell us what happened?
全部買うとえらいこっちゃ
We
ね。
were on patrol. Storgol thought he heard something. Someone weeping,
ま
he
た
said.
毒が増えた。
He left to investigate. Never returned. Soon we all started to hear it. The weeping, the whispers. Something took me as I rested. A shadow tinged with red. The last thing I saw before suffocating darkness.
Who put someone in a rock? That's monstrous.
I don't think it's about cruelty. They call us the Children of the Stone, after all. We should keep going. I sense someone else close by.
Be careful. Trust nothing you hear. Trust nothing you see. And thank you, Harding.
Stay here. You'll be safe.
Yay.
This isn't all of them. Let's keep going.
Mining here. Hasn't been used in years, probably.
There's lyrium all through these rocks. I'm not surprised people tried to get at it.
Those scuff marks. That looks like someone was...
Dragged.
We have to find them. There's someone close. I think I can feel them. Keep looking.
Now demons?
When is it not?
やれやれ。
Stay here. You'll be safe.
クソトロッコは置いてさそうですか？暗いところに結構当たるって書いて
よくないよ。
そんな
上に絵が来たねが。
We need to go up. Let's look for a way to get there.
混乱は肯定。これが面白い方のエイジですか？
こんばんは。ましてこのスタンビルドが効率でいいのかどうか。
気絶してる間に囲んで叩くビルドですか？
フィニッシュ攻撃というのがスタンさせれば飛べるから。
フィニッシュはキム。
Look, there's a way through here.
向こうに行っけんな。
Someone else is close by. Come on. You're safe now.
Harding, what's happening?
It means we're on the right track. Stay here. You'll be safe.
火の王の勢力の強さ。じゃあ
Blocked. Harding, can you... Thanks, Harding.
That wasn't me, Rook. I didn't move that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to tell you.
富の王って聞くたびに迫水王が脳裏を通過していく。どういうことだったかよ。
Don't worry about that later. Demon's coming. Go!
I think this is the last one. That... I think that's Stalguard.
Lace Harding, you should not have come.
You needed help.
We had to do something once we knew you were in danger.
You are both fools, and I am forever grateful for it.
What happened?
The memory is clouded. I recall a cry in the shadows, and then nothing. I awoke in darkness, pressed against the stone. No room to even breathe. Time lost meaning. There was a voice in my ears murmuring in despair.
Did you recognize the voice? Who was it?
A shade. A rot within the stone.
And it's after me. The only way to stop it is to face it.
Don't. It will consume you.
You, mister, need to rest. I'll handle it. Farther in. That's where the Titan's heart is. That's where I have to go. That's where it ends.
The Titan's heart? Are we in an actual Titan? How do you...
I just know.
Let's go. No reason to delay.
Better to get it over with, I guess. I'm ready.
이마이치 카이와가 완벽히마이翻訳が悪いのかな。
red lyrium's usually blighted. This isn't that. It's just lyrium that's angry.
Am I seeing things? Those crystals look like veins.
Over there. The heart. That's where I have to go.
What? 赤いおっさん。
I don't understand.
You're done. All of this, done.
Look at me! Don't you remember?
誰？
They broke us into a million pieces, and this is all that's left!
Anger. And pain. My anger and my pain.
You cast me out!
I couldn't bear it. I'm sorry. I'm
そういうこと
so
だっては
sorry.
They built their
ハーディング
world
のステ
on
リ
the
ックなんで
wreckage
す
of
か？
us.
ソリソリ総理。
Vengeance is all we have.
What's with Harding?
どういうことだ
She'll
った
bring
わ
the cabin down, or worse, we have to get to her.
赤いおっさんはどこ行った？
We have to go!
We're not leaving Harding. We can still get through to her. Harding! This has to stop. You'll kill us all.
Don't you understand what they did? The elves ripped away our dreams so the earth would be still. Why should they thrive while we lie, broken and forgotten?
あ、どこ行った？
どうしてエルフがマーティンなどは悪いんですか？
エルフが肉体を得るのにこのタイタンをどうのこうの。つまりラムやハムやあパンツをフェる前に死ね。
Harding! You have to stop, or you'll kill us all.
I
told you to
43分
run!
35
We
分
don't
経
leave
過
people behind.
エルフの先祖とドワーフの先祖で
Did to the Titans.
どうのこうの
And now the world will remember.
なんだかよくわからん。
You're Lace Harding. You're more than this rage. You believe that the world is beautiful, that people are good. Hold on to it. Hold on to who you are.
選択肢に意味はあるのか。
You took everything from us. And you thought you won. But we're still here. We're different. But we're not gone. We will thrive in spite of you.
おあいみ割り家も意味あったのかな今な選択肢。
仲間はみんなない側に何かを買うことになる感じですか。
そんなことはないのだ。
That was intense. My mind's still
Persona-
clearing. Anyway, you ready to go?
Let's get you home.
Stalgard and the others are returning to Kal Shirak to spread word of what happened. They'll need to be strong in the coming days. We all will.
None of us have a choice. We stand up or we die.
And the Kal Shirak know that better than anyone.
You were right.
I think so. I used to worry that I'd lose myself to the Titans. But I wouldn't even be here without them, would I? How could I lose myself when they were always a part of me?
So, what's next for you?
First, we stop the Elven Gods. And after that, well, one step at a time. See where it takes me.
Trust yourself. I do.
You're just a bottomless well of support, aren't ya?
I try.
Oh, and I don't know if I said thank you, so thank you, Rook. I wouldn't be here without you.
and ice, light and blood.
She felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero, a powerful but properly contained tingle, nearly exquisite. Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line, much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle.
That isn't, I mean, I'm not,
同人誌か。
Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more serials. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethrist, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for inspiration.
Fighting ancient gods does keep things interesting.
And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Just don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Right. Your secret's safe with me. But I'm probably not the only one, you know, who notices. People look up to you. And more are going to when this is over. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlethan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Nothing but top shelf stuff over here.
黄金を得る。
Kick some.
イニッシュ攻撃じゃなくて、テイクダウンなのか。イニッシュ攻撃ってなんだよ。イニッシャー攻撃。演劇における最後。
フィニッシュ攻撃とは、フィニッシュにする攻撃のことなのである。
映画みたい。
情報を増やせ。
A possessed dragon. We must find why its body was entombed here.
Odric will assist. Prepare yourselves.
Let me know if you need my help the next time you leave for the mortal world. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell.
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Well, didn't need to sleep tonight.
They're unlikely to visit your slumber. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
リッチダム。お前リッチになるな。
Well, that's great for a necromancer, right?
リッチダム。
It is a singular opportunity.
Good?
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The liches of the necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos. She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them?
They're so susceptible to the world's whims. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear, and of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Volkaren, they walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
...44時間5分経過。
With Weishaupt gone, it'll only embolden the gods to make more trouble than often.
We already have everybody.
They say the whole fortress is destroyed.
What about you?
Lot of weird things lurking in the forest. I got the goods to kill most all of them. Send your friends my way. Tell them Amelia will set them up right.
Strife, I got a tip there might be trouble here in Arlathan.
You're just in time. We've got a problem.
I was out with a scouting party, and we spotted the Venatori moving into the area.
They're being directed by Elganon or Gillenane. They have to be. The Grey Wardens warned us the gods were heading to Arlathan, but why bring the Venatori?
We don't know. That's where you come in.
Well, that sounds like trouble. How can I help?
Nip it in the bud. Don't let them stir up anything worse.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something, and we need to know what they're up to.
I'll find out what it is.
Feel free to take out as many of them as you can. This is our forest.
The forest smells wrong. Dead stuff. Or burnt. I don't know.
A lot of bad history in Arlathan. War, blood magic. I'm sure some of that's stuck around.
Konbanwa, 帝国。
わわ。
Venatori. Guess Zerlin was right.
Let's kick him out.
The last of them.
Good. Now what were they doing out here?
They set up camp here.
Let's take a look. If I didn't know better, I'd say this was Dalish.
There have to be Dalish nearby.
That can't be good. We need to find the camp. Let's go.
Careful. There's Venatori ahead.
We'll handle them. Sit tight. You look like a veil jumper. What's happening?
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
Wait, rounding up Dalish?
There are more Dalish inside the ruins. They were camped there.
All right. Get back to Strife and Irulan and let them know.
陰冥か
Damn it. Still locked.
The symbols over the door.
That didn't do anything.
I think you want to match those symbols in order.
剣断
It worked. Keep going.
Nice. Time to get moving.
Why would Venatori attack the Dalish for no reason?
I don't think this is random. They've got a plan, and we need to...
There they are.
What do you want? Why do you attack these people? Got him. Not soon enough. We still don't know what they're doing here. Let's keep looking around. The bridge is out.
The Veil Jumpers work. Take out the breach, cut off the Venatori. There has to be a power crystal nearby.
묘해요, 나, このガキワンと。
Listen, hear that?
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Come on. There's a lot more of these assholes. I see them. We have to end this. Leave this camp alone. Come and try. Not on my watch. Leave now? We might let you stay alive. I never agreed to that. All yours. Finally stop talking. Whenever you're ready.
Wait.
Now let's see what they've done with the Dalish. We'll get you out of there. Hang on. More of those symbols. Good luck. Shouldn't be hard.
てる。1個。
本当だ。
All right, that did it. Let's see what she has to say. It's okay, you're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper died making sure I was safe. She sealed the barrier before the Venatori could get me.
What about the rest of the Dalish?
They took everyone. Kidnapped them all.
Why? Where'd they go?
I don't know. Their leader said they need Dalish blood, some sort of sacrifice.
Sacrificed? I should have expected that.
This just got a whole lot
そい
worse.
つは生贄の
We need to
小
figure
さい
out
頃
where the Venatori
パチ
took
ンコ
them.
店の照
Let's look
明
around.
元の字が落ちて消えてました。
よくあると思うけど、
Just some mud
ネ
here.
タとして
But it looks like there's some
本
kind of
当にあっ
glass
た
here
ね。
too. Huh. Some papers here, but nothing useful. No mention of a location.
どこの地域でもあるんすね。
Well, doesn't look like the Venatori brought many supplies with them.
And they might have a larger camp nearby. The Dalish could be there.
Well, maybe Strife and Irulan can make sense of this.
Rook, over here. We got here as fast as we could.
It's bad. They're kidnapping Dalish to sacrifice them.
What?
You're serious?
The bastards just swept in and raided this camp. The Dalish didn't have a chance.
金太
The
の子
Venatori
供の
have
頃の
always been
お話みたいよ。
But sacrificing our people? Where did they take the prisoners?
The Venatori didn't come very far, we know that. And we found this weird glass they tracked in somehow.
Glass? That could be from the Arlethan crater. It said that Tevinter blood magic used to be powerful enough to fuse sand into glass.
It's not too far from here.
If the Venatori took the prisoners there...
We'll find them. But it'll take time to put together a rescue party.
Don't take too much time. We need to stop this.
We will.
ウッサのさ、駅の隣か隣の隣あたりに
フッサ、
電車に乗ってると見えるんだけど、
We'll meet the Veil Jumpers there.
フッサ。
パチンコ屋かっけね。これがパチンコガンダムという店でだな。子供心にこれはいいのかなと。
権利どうなってんだ複製。
もう我々の間では普通だったんだけど、いつかね、ファミ通あかりに載ったんだよな、メタとして。
まずいですよ。
あんなので乗るなら思った。
かつてこの昭島駅に隣接していたパチンコガンダムというパチつかれた
もねえの。
All right. The dragon's a fang scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right?
悲しい
We
物
fought two
を
dragons at once in Hosberg.
The dragons we fought in Hosberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs.
あ、
This
文
is
字
a
も
wolf,
結構寄
a
せて
big
た
wolf,
ね。
fighting
ガ
in
ン
her
ダ
own
ムに。
territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
I'm ready. How do we start?
First rule, shut up so the dragon doesn't hear us.
パチンコ大学って名前の店は
Stay in the trees as long as you can.
親に
It's gonna get
大
hot
学
when
を
she
行
sees
って
us.
くるわって疲れた2006年まで許されていたのかそれだけ当時人気だったんすね
Hey, Lucanus. I heard even crows make themselves invisible to dragons by imitating the dragon's shadow.
Who tells you
結
these
構
things?
続いていた
How
の
would
で
that even
06
work?
年まで
I thought maybe you spread out your capes like wings. So she thinks you're her shadow and ignores you.
Tash, the Antivan Crows only develop techniques for assassinations. Why would we learn techniques to fight dragons?
Maybe someone hired you to assassinate one? Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
You're the expert. We'll follow your lead.
Will it do the thing where it flaps its wings and makes a whirlwind?
Maybe.
What about shooting its tail spikes like arrows?
Dragons don't do that.
Cry, negra.
Clyde 助けて
Everyone heard that. Hunting call. Spooks prey, so they bolt out into the open.
I felt it all the way down to my toes.
Yeah, it tingles.
42時間35分経過。
Wait. Anton.
Anton? Here?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
They weren't counting on you.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
Bashadon lock! Ebrazesha Sara!
Everyone all right? What did the Anton mean? They knew I'd come for the Fang Scorcher? I only came because she attacked villages.
Maybe they baited it into attacking the villages somehow, to lure you out here.
For the Dragon King, apparently.
Stupid name.
Let's 戻れないよな、クリスたちは。
Let's look around. I need to know what's going on.
Is いや、アップグレードできるようになったから。アップグレードしないと。もったいない。
Bastards! They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them.
扉の鍵閉
Turning
め
them
た
over
か
to
心
Gillinan
配
in
になって
exchange
き
for
ましたか。
power. Hisra Marluk Voshvatari Brock! We knew the Anton were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find and kill. We can get to the Fang Scorcher's lair up through there. Whenever you're ready.
Watch the fire!
There's cover on the left! Move! All right, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet. Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. Gets on you and keeps burning.
More into it. あ、なんとか行くや。すごいや、ドラゴン。
焼却。
ドア。もう届かねたぬけられんどっか行っちゃうの。
時ぐらいしかまともに運用できそうにないですね。
かってえなこいつら。すごい嗅覚だ乗ってくる。降りてこいよだ。ドラゴンレンド叫べないんすか？ り来た。トラウだな。ダメだ。相性が悪い。
スカスカスカスカスカ。
遅延行為やね。
あれはとにかくその日のゲーム画面は楽しそう。ドラゴンいつも遅延行為してんな。
ドラゴン毎回このパターンだよな。もし違うパターンにしてほしい。そうなの、早く降りてこいよ。
Everyone still alive?
Shokra to Ebra. Today, you're dragon slayers. Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there.
Ah.
「これでドラゴンスレイヤー英雄伝説空の奇跡だ」
登れねえやか。
ドラゴンだけのためのお立ち台。
なんで扉がついてんだ。
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
ドラゴン訓導をやってここにお宝を溜め込んでたんでしょうね。
上がガラ空き。
盲点だったわ。
鎧と障壁は8。
Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the Fang Scorcher.
She was a good fight. You gonna be a big dumb puppy every time we hunt a dragon?
We get to do it again?
Don't make me regret this.
Oh, I will be astonishingly well behaved. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra to Ebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are.
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does. So I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath.
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry.
I've seen you get angry. When we first met, I saw you wreck those Arntom who were after the Vincimer.
Assholes.
But you've got it under control.
Barely. I can get this rage where I just have to break something, and I can get stuck in arguments, needing things to be a certain way. The Antam would have turned me into a berserker, breathing fire across the battlefield, killing anything in my way. I don't want to be that.
You never will be. This whole team is here to make sure that never happens.
Yeah?
Same as we do for Lucanus with spite or Harding with her stone powers. You are Kunari. You have the discipline to use those feelings when they help you and control them when they don't. I mean, we just killed a dragon thanks to you. How hard can anything else be after that?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think I'm ready to talk to my mother about who I really am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just killed a dragon. How hard can talking to my mother be after that? Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet.
I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Antam. They mentioned the Dragon King.
Yeah, the asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for Gillinane. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
The trap had failed. The Fang Scorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter. All he needed was a little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Come on over to get ripped and equipped. Have a good fight.
So hold on.
文字が邪魔だよ。
Strength earns mastery. Need and knowledge.
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of Elvenan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evanuris.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
What are you hoping to find out from the archive?
About Anaris? What would make Syrian work with him? But everything I found out, it just makes it worse. And now Syrian wants to meet. To explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
I would have said no before all of this. The Syrian I know cared. Loved his people more than anything. He kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him,
I know this is hard for you, but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know. I get it. He's my brother, though. The day he died, or I thought he died, it was the worst day of my life. I don't know if I can do that again.
So what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him. Convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready. That spell Elgranon cast to save Gillinane, he didn't tap into the Fade.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan, it's good to see you again.
My child wished to show me where she now lived.
I made food. Here, this cup. Made it myself.
You remember the recipe on your own?
You've been hammering it into me for 20 years.
It could use more ginger.
Whatever the Kyun demands.
なんだこりゃ。
Evatosh has never been interested in Kunari traditions before now.
うまそう。EBI。
Perhaps Tosh paid more attention than you thought.
She did not. Is this your influence? Or that of the followers of the Kyun?
The followers of the Kyun?
Are you Ben Hasrath? Is this a plan to lure her back to Parvalin?
Neither. Thank you for asking.
Then why have you pushed her to this?
何を言ってけんのかわからんわ。
First, I didn't push Tosh to anything. And second, I thought you'd be pleased to see Tosh showing interest in Kunari heritage.
Evatosh is a Dari. I removed her from Parvalin for a reason.
But all the lessons, all the Kunari culture.
An error on my part. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Kyun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what
始ま
are
った。
you?
唐
Non-binary.
突に。
I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't.
Under the Kyun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Kyunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
I will go. Thank you
こ
for
の状
inviting me
況でそ
to
れ
your
重
home,
要なの。
Panahedan.
녹중크하네.
This is just new fare. You need some time?
No. It's okay.
Tosh.
I'm not hiding
ファ
anymore.
ンタジー世界でノンバイ
How
ナ
she
リー
takes
って
it is
言う
her
のやめて。
problem.
You sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
まあちょっと違和感ありますけど。
だからドワーフ娘に興味持ってたんすね。
そうです。まあ言い出したらここは初めてじゃないから。割とちょいちょい言ってますからね。
本筋的にはどうでもいいけど、仲間の問題の一つがこれですか。
そうです。
Thanks again for talking with me.
そんなもん仕事
Being
終わった後
non-binary
で悩め。
feels good. And so does being more Kunari. Feels better as a choice than a chore.
.てか、オリジンの頃からどう愛者いたやん。それじゃあかんの。
まあ別にこの人はこういうキャラだということで。
まあ流行りなんでしょうな。
Rook, hi. Hey.
強ければよし。
Allura, you came. I am surprised.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come? Alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel, to Yanarl, the others.
The ritual should have granted them purity, strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Ornaris. For our people.
Anaris is building an army, Syrian. The ritual worked exactly like he wanted it to.
No. Anaris would never do that. He wants what's best for our people. It was my failure, and my failure alone.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
He turned elves into demons, and you think he's the good guy here?
That's why he wants you wearing it. That mask. He's influencing you, poisoning your thoughts.
My thoughts remain my own, Balara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of, then?
I'm not sure, but it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
我有点会讲。
He's playing you for a fool.
Syrian, I know you. You don't want to do this. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you. So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
分の武器剥ぎ取ればいいな。
満足。捕獲した方が素材数が。頭を割らずに画面だけ割れますか。
一に頭が割れても構わんじゃろ。
ネットをかけたら弾みで脱ぐんじゃないですかね。我々は割れた後のことなど気にしない種族保で疲れた。
Hey, Lucanus. You ever wanted to learn to fight dragons?
We have you for the dragon fight.
Oh, sorry. I thought you might want to hear about how to kill them.
I assume you just hacked at them until they stopped moving.
What? No, it's a dance. There's a whole thing.
All right. I'm intrigued. Next time we're free, I await your explanation.
道がない。
マヨ、道がないくよ。どの世界の一文字フライン好きなんですね。
そうっすね。
You think what she was researching?
Few people are worthy of an invitation, you know. I should put that on the sign. I should get a sign.
愛女は吸収。
レジェンダリーを装備できる数に上限はないようですね。
もうね。
Hey.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The Threads and Alia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Alia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the Threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
You're worried about her.
I'm worried about everyone. Tired enough to admit it.
Dogtown's protected. What can the Threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the Threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
見えもんが腐りかけ
Alia's
て
good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet.
言われている
No catch.
危ない。言えもん。
We can't let Alia do this. If what she did to the Threads was an opening act...
We won't like the show.
This is war. We find Alia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Dogtown's ours.
To Dogtown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
To a better Dogtown. And doing the best we can till then.
You go far.
To home.
$45時間35分経過。毛根。
いかんかといったところでお疲れ様でした。この後は
ボツである。
ガンダムのエイジ
お疲れ様でした。ボツ
鑑賞会です。
お疲れ様でした。ボツ
寝る人はおやすみなさい。
である。毛根あげあ
寝
げ。
ない人は
ボツである。ボツ
25分
ボツである。
集合。
休めむ。ドラゴンの時代からガンダムの時代へ